Okay, so for this assignment, you are basically going to fill in any blanks and add any pictures that I'm asking you to add. Also, right now, you're only going to do down through slide 8, or the color slide, because after that, it talks about the principles of design, and we haven't learned those just yet. So you'll do through the color slide and then just save your work, pause, don't turn it in, and then we'll start back up at this orange principles slide when it's time to do that one. So at the beginning, the first thing we've got to fill in is by, put your name there, elements and principles of design slides by your name. And then the elements of design include blah, blah, blah. So you are going to fill in the definition. I just realized earlier that I forgot to put enough rows. Fill in the definition for all of the elements. There are 7 of them, not 6. And so you're going to put like line, shape, form, texture, color, whatever the 7 are on this left side, and then type in the definition on the right side. Just do that from your notes. And then the next slide, again, we're just kind of filling in the blanks, doing whatever it says. It says include a picture example of each type of line. There are 4 types. They are blank, 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 and blank. So what are the 4 types of line? For example, you're going to put horizontal, vertical, diagonal, and curved here. And then label what type of line each picture represents. So you're going to go on the internet and look up horizontal lines. And choose any one of these pictures you like. Stick it there. Label it horizontal lines. Just like that. You do that for the other types of lines. And then note that it says insert additional slides if necessary right there. So if you can't fit all 4 pictures on this page, then you can add more slides. Next up, we have elements 2 and 3 together, shape and form. You're going to find one large picture of a room. So one picture of a whole room. I would suggest maybe like a living room or bedroom. You're going to circle all the shapes in one color and all the forms in a different color. So like maybe all the shapes you're going to circle in pink, and all the forms you'll circle in green. There's my living room. So I would go to shapes, circle, make it pink. That's not what I wanted to do. Shapes, circle. Okay, so I'm going to circle shapes in pink. So shapes are flat things. So like the picture on the wall, that's a flat thing. And I want to make it transparent, and I want to circle it in pink. I might want to make it a little fatter so I can see it better. I'm going to copy my shape and do it again. So I'm going to maybe circle this rug also, because that's another shape in pink. I might want to circle my window also, because that is another shape. So those are some good shapes in pink. So then I make myself a key over here. It's really for me, so I know what you're doing, and you're telling me that my shapes are in pink. And then let's do some forms. And so like this lamp is definitely a form. It is 3D. Forms are 3D things. Maybe I'm going to make it green. And copy that. Maybe I'm going to do this couch also. It's another good form. Maybe I'm going to do the coffee table. Maybe I'm going to say that this little plant and table both are green and they're a form. This chair over here is a nice form. It's 3D. All those things are forms. And then add to our key that my forms are going to be green. Done. You just need at least 2 shapes and at least 4 forms. So let's undo all of that, because I don't know if this is going to show up on yours, but I don't want it to. Okay. Then on this one, element 4 space, find a room that represents each label below, move a label to go under the corresponding picture. Insert additional slides if necessary. You probably are going to need to insert additional slides for this one. The illusion of a space larger than it is. So ways that a space could look larger than it is would be like if it had mirrors in it. It makes the space look double the size it is because it's reflecting the whole room. If it was painted a really light color, if it had a lot of windows, if it was painted a cool color, if it had the curtains higher up on the window than it needed to be. Those are all ways that you can make a room look larger than it is. So we would go on the internet and find room with mirrors, for example. So like this nice old school picture. I would put that there, and I would move my label to go with it, like that. Illusion of a space larger than it is. Then I would find all of my other labels. So a small space would literally be a small room. An open space that is sectioned off would be like one big open room, like a kitchen, dining, living room open area, but it's sectioned off. So you can see them all. A low mass space, remember that's a space that's not crowded. Illusion of a space smaller than it is would be the opposite of this one that we just did. So it might be one that has like no windows or dark colors. A large space would literally be a large room. A high mass space would be a really crowded room. Element 5, texture, you're going to find, just remember I needed to delete that. You're going to find 3 rooms with prominent texture in them, and you're going to circle at least 5 textures total from those 3 rooms. So just find me pictures of 3 rooms and circle 5 textures in them. You know, maybe there's some rocks, some wood, some furry pillows, some glass, and some marbles. I don't know. Circle those textures that you see in the 3 rooms that you found. And then underneath them, you're going to literally type out the definitions for tactile texture and visual texture. This one, element 6, pattern. You're going to find a picture that represents each of the following types of patterns: geometric, organic, and abstract. So you will put the picture of geometric patterns right here above geometric and type its definition underneath it. Remember, that's ones with angles. Organic, again, find a picture of an organic pattern, type its definition under there. That's ones with like swirls, curves, nature things. And abstract, again, find a picture, put it above it, type the definition under it. Those are ones that combine both geometric and organic. And last is element 7, color. You already made a color wheel out of those individual pictures like the first week of school. I am giving you permission to just go find that assignment and plop it in here. And that's done. If you don't have that assignment because you didn't do it or you lost it, then I guess you have to go do it now. And that's all I need you to put there is that assignment. And after you get through this slide, then you can pause, don't do any more. And once we learn about the principles of design, we will do the rest of these slides and turn the whole thing in. So that's why it does not have a due date yet. And that is how we do this assignment for now.